guys, thank you very much for joining me here today. My name is Rose from Easy to Cook at Home, and I would like to welcome all of my subscribers. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed and you like this video, please subscribe below. Today I've got some broccoli. I like to buy this when it's in season. It's perfect to blanch and to freeze, and then you've got some in the winter when it's got really expensive. So I've got two of them. So I'm going to do both of them and put them in the freezer, good to go for the winter. So let's get started. Okay, so you've got all the florets on here, and then obviously the stem. Now I like to keep the stem because you can use it in soup. I'm a very frugal person. Waste not, want not is what I say. So I cut the bottom off and then cut the stalk off. You can blanch this as well. And then I just go around and take off the outside skin. That's because this is a bit rough. You can see this sort of like a rough area around there. I just like to cut that off. I like to make broccoli soup, and the stem's really good in broccoli soup because it's nice and strong. Just take all those bits off the outside. And then you're going to just chop those into sections. I'll just do them into quarters like that. You want them to cook fairly evenly. That's just stems. See, look, I mean, they're perfect. They're still nice and soft. So you can put those into soup once they've been cooked. Okay, so I'm just going down the natural floret of the broccoli. You just cut them off from the outside and then work your way in. You get some perfect florets that way. Just thought I'd show you a different angle because I noticed on that part of the video you couldn't really see me taking off the floret. So it basically just comes off like that. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. And then just take off a bit of the leaves if you've got some leaf bit there. And this is quite a big one, so I'd cut that in half. So then they end up all being basically the same sort of size. So that's really good for blanching when you have things the same size. You might find some like slightly different size to others, but if they're all roughly the same size, then you're good to go. Okay, so I've got a pan of boiling water here, and to this I normally just add a bit of salt and some pepper. This is just to give the broccoli some flavour. And just chuck in a bit of salt and some ground black pepper. And I normally do these in batches. If you've got a bigger pot, you could do it in a bigger pot, but I'm just doing it in this pot here, and I do them in batches. So I'm just going to plunge them into the water, and you want to cook these for around about 2 to 3 minutes, probably about 3 minutes. It's basically just to kill off the enzymes, because it's the enzymes that if you put this in the freezer as it was, it would come out black. Basically, the broccoli would come out black. So I'm going to chuck those in there. Okay, so they've been there 3 minutes, and the floret itself is just starting to soften up just a little bit. The stalk is still quite hard, but it's killed off the enzymes, so they're good now to put in the colander and just drain them off. Okay, so they've drained off now, and you just plunge them straight into cold water, and this stops the cooking process, so it stops them cooking any further. Nice and green look. It's kept all its colour. Okay, so I leave those in there until they've cooled down. Now I've got the other batch over here. Bit like Blue Peter, isn't it? Which I have already cooled down. Okay, so I drain those off completely, and then I've just put them onto a nice clean tea towel, just to make sure that all the water comes off them, so you don't get water crystals in them when you put them into the freezer. So I'm just going to let those drain off completely, and then I'll be putting them onto a tray, which I'll show you shortly, and then we'll put them in the freezer. Okay, so once they've completely dried out in the tea towel, I've put them onto this tray here and just put some baking paper underneath. This ensures that they don't stick to the metal tray. So I'm just going to put them all on here. They're like little broccoli soldiers, don't they? Little broccoli soldiers. And just put that one there. Try and leave a little bit of space so they don't stick together. And then also put the stalks on there as well. and then we'll put them in the freezer for 24 hours, and then I will show you the next bit. Okay, so the broccoli's been in the freezer for 24 hours, my little broccoli soldiers. They're beautiful and green. So all we need to do now is to put them into Ziploc bags. And if you find they stick a little bit, this one's stuck a little bit here, you just pick it off and it should just come off the paper quite easily like that. So, or you can get a spatula and just put it underneath, but they should just come off quite easily. And then I've got my Ziploc bag here. I'm just going to fill that up. And then you just take the bag and take out as much air as possible. So I'm just going to put that together. I keep reusing my bags because I just keep washing them and reusing them rather than buying new ones. Just squeeze out the air. You've got enough air out of there, as much air out as possible, and then you can put that in the freezer as it is, and that's good for around about 3 to 4 months, and you can use it directly out of the freezer. Now just basically to reheat them, all you need to do is get a pan of boiling water and then just plunge them into the boiling water and then just cook them for around about 2 minutes and you're good to go. Nice and easy, a really quick way to keep broccoli. I do hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel or leave your comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much. Have a great day and bye-bye for now. See you soon.